advancement in the last 3 decades is staggering, and the country's cities stand tall on electricity is about to light home business. He's determined in traction, though he may underestimate more to worry about than Rockefeller. Morgan's father, Nikola Tesla, has developed a whole new way to transmit.
Right now, AC and DC. This world has room for only one of them.
His reputation and his name, telling him to take out the competition in any way he can.
I will take charge. And he did.
It's out on a mission to prove his direct current is the
was to persuade people that alternating current,
hoping to scare the public about AC's power.
Credit AC. He killed animals before.
Believed when a letter arrives that could be his opportunity. Many have come to believe that the medieval method is cruel, useful alternative. Development of the world's first electric chair. But Tesla's AC is dangerous.
Goodbye, William. He's dead.
The public doesn't connect AC to Tesla.
Now I have to read in the newspaper my son is funding Edison, the House of Morgan associated with electricity, or any of the devil's over.
Become a legendary innovator in his own right. City to be dangerous and deadly. Despite his father's objections, Morgan is still convinced that a project that will remove the stain of Edison. A company at Niagara Falls has begun. The world's largest power plant is more than all the electricity being produced throughout the country, capable of generating enough electricity to light the entire Northeast.
is going to make the case to the world that this was
Tesla's AC. Knows it's his opportunity to create the empire he's always wanted. His father is now left in charge of the House of Morgan. The empire includes a vast portfolio of
His full potential in some ways.
he plans on using.
The best time to buy is when there's blood on the streets. I'm increasing my investment to $4 million. I'll give you an extra $1 million in key. I want you to prepare a bid, Edison. This is now a
Timing in life is
Of the Niagara power station is continuing at a blistering pace through it. Powering turbines, the signs will generate enough electricity to light up the entire house are making headway. With alternating current, business is struggling to stay afloat.
jpMorgan stock market by Morgan entities.
Designed to trigger a sell-off.
What if we act wisely?
How many more companies will go bust, Mr. Morgan?
Thank you, gentlemen.
Mr. Morgan,
Their effect is devastating. Within days, it's almost bankrupt. Westinghouse is ready to admit defeat.
Benefit. This is my contract.
Thank you, Nikola.
Tesla gives Westinghouse control of AC again. Westinghouse knows that he has the perfect opportunity. Chicago. Organizers want it to be the most stunning display of technology and to light the entire event using electricity.
its contract to electrify the fair.
Moore underbids the project, claiming he can light the fair for less than a quarter. And Westinghouse and Tesla immediately get to work wiring the fairgrounds. On opening night, with the eyes of the world on Chicago, 1,000 light bulbs come to life.
This fair and saw
It's a display unlike any the world has ever seen. Tesla's alternating current electricity. Once, a decision is made, but only one man can win the contract. And the newest sensation is electric light. But a battle has broken out. Nikola Tesla, in a fight for control of the world's largest, the electric industry.
the world.
In a shocking twist, is over. His attempt to make his own name immediately sees a way to turn failure into opportunity. Determined to gain control of the electric industry, intimidate the competition into submission. The electricity patents.
Over AC designs.
Why would you start a legal...
You know the answer to that.
That the cost of a lawsuit will put him out of business.
Thomas Edison.
There's only one way to fix Edison Electric. Shares of Edison Electric stock.
We'll put the Niagara business behind us.
No longer have a majority stake.
Morgan's new electric company, Morgan converts the company to AC electricity.
Trying to position it in the marketplace.
Will go on to become one of America's biggest.
A knock on the head. Who it is?
And has consolidated the electric industry as one of the most powerful men in the country. And as his power grows, with General Electric, jpMorgan is the wants to own them all. Only now, he's taken the house of Morgan. After a 2-year depression, the U.S. Morgan puts together a loan worth over $100 million.
jpMorgan was really the country's
Huge wake-up call to his rivals. Miller feels the pressure to keep his empire intact like never before. To keep
Keynes.
polluting rivers.
oftentimes
Synthetic beeswax and petroleum jelly. The quest to create a more powerful motor.
You're always looking for the...
Run machines in his refineries. A horseless carriage emerges.
I will tear down these.
He's been quietly building his steel empire.
for power, for money, for fame, moved us forward.
It's restructuring companies in industries across the country. The same approach. Their own companies.
Glad for federal government. Employed, led a very hard starvation, wages, many of them. So there
What was going on in the old days, and as far as, truly...
While the working class struggle, the titans of industry have become a symbol of everything wrong. Election year on the horizon. A politician from...
Do you hear me, Rockefeller?
Please.
A major part of its platform.
Rockefeller, Carnegie, and more. But public opinions know that stopping him won't be easy. They can't work alone.